We are always hearing about Benefit Street. Just not enough swings and roundabouts for everyone. And some give up outside the London orbital, broken by scissor hands. But there is something out there past the fences of history. You just have to fight for it, and you can't make a change unless you engage with it. Bridges can be built with a little help from your friends. For you to get a bigger slice of pie, you have to acknowledge the baker, but we all work the same oven. You can get lost, forget you're part of something, because we're trapped, fighting on the floor to get what you can before someone else does.
Then obviously moving your head around it, and no matter what time you just shoving it, can do it, mate.
But it's not about you or I, it's about we. What can we do to make things better for everyone? Not just fighting the daily drudgery, wanting to be a rock star, wondering what comes next.
Obviously having no money, I felt a lot of shame. I didn't have what other people had, nor did a lot of others. And I went to school one time, for instance, and I didn't turn up with the cookery ingredients that was required. And I was taken to the front of the class by the teacher, Mrs. O'Brien, I believe her name was, and I was humiliated in front of the rest of the class about not having the ingredients. So she said that you will bring your ingredients tomorrow, but I knew that I didn't have any money, the family didn't have any money. So the answer was to break into the school on the night and take all the cookers and the microwaves and the washing machines and stuff, and we sold them, and obviously I bought the ingredients with some of that money. And when I returned to school the next day, I had my ingredients. Unfortunately, she didn't have any cookers to cook it on. So living in the local area, obviously there was a lot of unemployment and stuff like that. It was at the time of the pit miners' strike. So there was a lot of poverty in the area, and obviously my family didn't have a lot of money. So I took the decision along with others. Not everyone took the same decision. But I took the decision that if I couldn't get food and the family couldn't get food, that I would go out and steal it. So that was the beginnings of it. And then from there, I developed a host of violence early on in my life, both within the home and subjected to it locally when I first saw some ex-pit miners attack a scab that was going to work. Obviously, he broke the line, and so I saw some miners who were on strike attack him and beat him really viciously. So that was my first exposure to violence. Kind of developed, I kind of chose the path, you know, and crime became heavier and heavier, and went from, like I say, low-level crime and developed into armed robbery, selling drugs, crimes of violence against the person, which resulted in 2 long-term prison sentences. Whilst on the second sentence, I began to think that I really needed to make a change, and so the realisation of that made us want to make a change.
Change. It's a big thing. It's a small thing. Depends who you talk to. Sometimes we change without even knowing it. Sometimes they change. We can change. We can make them change. We can vote. We can remember we are part of something. We can plug back in and make some noise.